Hi, everyone. This is Diana Palm, and today I want to talk to you about grief and how that can actually feel physiologically inside your body. When you lose a loved one that you're related to, you have shared DNA in common. So, oftentimes, when your loved one passes away, you may actually feel their death within your body. You may even sense the cells within your body telling you that you're going to die. And what that means is they've recognized part of your DNA family's death, and the cells that you share in common are speaking to you. It does not mean that you're going to die or even that you're suicidal. It's a very, very natural thing that happens when a family member dies. Now, when a loved one dies who's not related by blood, but is somebody you very much love, like a partner or a best friend, even though you don't share DNA, you do bring their energy into your heart. They become part of you. So your heart may be breaking right now by feeling the loss of them energetically. We carry the energy of grief primarily in our heart and lungs, although it can show up as all kinds of different physical ailments within your body. This is quite natural for you to experience. I often talk about the sacred solo time for you to heal from grief so that you can become aware of these changes within your body, the changes within your energy, and also the changes within your brain and the way that you experience life and move through the process of letting go in death. When we lose somebody to death, there is a letting go process because we're no longer going to be able to share a physical experience with them on earth, but we can still communicate with them and connect with them in the spirit world. And actually, I see this as being the most helpful and healing part of moving through the grief process is when the survivor really recognizes that even though their loved one departed physically, their spirit is very much with them still spiritually. Many times this can be felt. You may begin to receive dream visits where you reconnect with your loved one and have meaningful conversations, although many times they'll show up in a dream and just wave at you or smile, indicating that they're healed and whole and happy. This helps you to be able to move forward. But that's not the end of the road. They stay with you in spirit. They stay connected to you in spirit. They guide you moving forward in your life. And yes, they do want to see you move forward, even in love. If you lose a husband, a wife, or a partner, they don't want you to stay in grief forever. They want you to be loved again. And they want you to be able to fill your heart with love for somebody new. They know that they will never be replaced, but they actually will help you to find a new mate and a new partner so that you can experience the energy of love in relationship again. Believe it or not, this is very, very helpful to them on the other side. Knowing that you're not alone, knowing that you're not stuck in grief, knowing that you have not put your life on hold, knowing that you've been brave enough to move forward, to experience new love, that is very life affirmative. That shows them that you're going to be okay without them. And of course, the truth is, you'll never be without them. They'll be right there alongside of you, pushing you or your partner onto each other's path so that you can meet and establish a new link and a new connection to love. It's okay if you're not ready for it. It takes some time, but everyone's unique. It could happen right away, or it could happen years down the road. It's all up to you, and it's all okay. Your journey through grief is your own. But your loved one in heaven supports you so much, encourages you to be happy and to move through this energy of loss and grief. And they will be sending you signs, so many signs, to let you know that they are with you still. Initially, these signs can be so simple. They could be a numerical code. They could be a license plate on a car that goes by with their initials on it. There could be private jokes that you have in common, and you may begin to hear somebody else say it or see that particular name or nickname everywhere you go. There are infinite ways for your loved one in spirit to show you that they are still with you. And they do this for you. They don't do this to keep you in grief or to make you need them. They're actually doing it to surround you with the love and support that you need to move forward with. So that's them loving you and gently nudging you forward to be brave, to heal your heart, to love again, to start your new path in life, whatever that is. Now, of course, there's a time where unwinding the life that you shared with them, you'll have to go through that and make decisions with where you live or what to keep and what to get rid of. And there's a lot of emotions attached to all of our physical items. So the process may take you down an emotional journey, even when you're going through that. In my #1 spiritual grief healing program, I've actually created 9 weeks that are pivotal spiritual points that need to be healed as you move through grief to ensure that it doesn't bubble up later on you. We can move through grief too fast, but we can also get stuck in it and experience complicated grief that lasts for years. The most important thing is that as you're moving through grief, recognize it as an energy. When I see people heal thoroughly and being able to move on with a happy, joyful, connected life, it's because they've done the spiritual healing necessary through their grief process. That means clearing soul fragments, clearing soul contracts, really moving into appreciation, clearing the blame, the resentment, anyone that you are angry at after death. Even though anger is a natural part of the grief process, the anger that you hold does need to be healed. Otherwise, that could create some sickness within your own body. So we heal all the issues surrounding grief and loss to really help clear out your physical body and your spiritual body that will help you move forward through the process faster, to ensure that you're really getting your connection with your loved one in heaven, to ensure that you know that they're around you and that there's nothing left unsaid. Because I am a medium, I can actually help you to have those conversations that you find necessary in order to find peace in your heart so that you can move forward. There are 2 ways to work with me. One is moving through my #1 spiritual grief healing program, where we have 9 private sessions and 9 spiritual assignments that you do on your own throughout the time that we're not together. The other is to come out to Sedona and attend my Let Go and Level Up healing retreats, where I take you specifically into the vortex that allows that release of energy and the release of negativity and grief that you hold within your body, and allow you to bring in a higher vibration for manifesting your new life. I will provide spiritual healing and messages of love to help you really shift into that new space so that after retreat, you feel the love and support you need in order to move forward with your next step in life. If you have any questions, be sure you contact me. My next retreat is actually September 13th, 14th, and 15th in Sedona, Arizona. Space is limited. I have to say that because there are only 10 private rooms in the luxury resort that we have booked. So be sure you reach out to me right away if you're interested. If you like this video, be sure to give me a like down below, subscribe, and share it with your friends, especially if they're currently moving through grief or maybe they've been stuck in it for a while. This video may help them as well as my programs. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. I can't wait to walk with you through your sacred time of transition.